welcome back to my channel. I have an exciting haul. I keep saying that with all my hauls, but this one's a big one. I have, oh, it's gonna hit me on the head. I have 2 boxes here from Dessa's. This was her most recent pre-order, and I was surprised I received it today. It shipped, I think she shipped it Saturday, which was the 28th. And it arrived from Arizona and arrived to me today in Arkansas on the 30th. So I won't have this uploaded tonight. I'm trying to get a different video ready and uploaded, but hopefully maybe tomorrow I might have this uploaded. But I was super shocked to see it when the post office, the post person, mail person came by our house and was delivering boxes. I was like, what boxes am I getting? Did I forget about something? And I knew my Dessa's order had shipped, but I was convinced that it wasn't going to be here yet today. So anyhow, I'm going to open up these boxes and go through everything I ordered. Okay, I had to get my phone and look up the scent notes for this. So Red Christmas Truck is a warm and cozy blend of fresh balsam and spicy cinnamon sticks. So I'm not getting a lot of the balsam, like maybe a hint of it and a little bit of cinnamon. I do think, oh, okay, now I smell the cinnamon. I do feel like that Mrs. Claus cookies is really kind of helping tone that out, but this is a really pretty scent. Yeah, that is good. I love that. And I think because a lot of Dessa's scents, her cinnamon scents, tend to be on the heavy cinnamon side. So I want to blend them with bakery so they're not too cinnamony for me. Let me look up the Country Christmas from the first one to see what the scent notes are for that. Even though my plan was to post them below. But okay, so Country Christmas is an old-fashioned country Christmas. Cozy up to the spicy fragrance of clove, apple, cinnamon, and oranges. Surround yourself in nostalgia. So why was I getting a Christmas note in this one? Because it's just clove, apple, cinnamon, and oranges. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to open it again. Okay. Yeah, I can see that orange now. And the apple. That smells so good. The clove and cinnamon, I don't know why I was thinking I was getting like an outdoorsy kind of tree scent, but that is okay. It smells absolutely fantastic. So excited for both of those. This next one here is Marshmallow Fireside and Main Street Christmas. The label is folded around it a little bit. Those colors are really pretty. So Marshmallow Fireside is obvious. Main Street Christmas. Let me look that one up. So Main Street Christmas is a step back in time as you stroll down Main Street during the Christmas season. Christmas trees in store windows, lanterns adorned with wreaths and bows, and twinkling lights set the scene. Tart cranberries, bayberries, crushed cinnamon, hints of orange zest, and a background of freshly cut pine trees. Okay, so berries, like cranberries, bayberries, cinnamon, orange, and pine mixed with that Marshmallow Fireside. Okay, this is heavier on the Marshmallow Fireside. I think because that's the overpour probably. I'm not getting a lot of the Main Street Christmas on cold right now that I can tell. Maybe a little bit. I get a little bit of kind of like a, I feel like I was gonna say I get a little bit of a smoky note. That's the Marshmallow Fireside. I feel like I'm getting a hint of the Main Street Christmas, but mostly Marshmallow Fireside right now, but that's okay. I'm going to, when I melt this, I'm sure that's gonna come out. Now these, okay, she does not put pour dates on her wax. For some reason I thought she did, but that's fine. I'll date everything. And then let's see this next one, and I'm gonna have to look this up. Autumn Equinox and Christmas Tree Farm. So Christmas Tree Farm is obvious. And Autumn Equinox. So Autumn Equinox is a beautiful blend of beach nights combined with her vanilla voodoo and white birch. So beach nights, you know, is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. Vanilla voodoo, let me look that up. This is gonna be a long video. She does not have, okay, I don't have it here, so I'll have to post it below, but it's like, I think it has like vanilla birch, and what else is in it? It has like 3 vanilla scents, but I know vanilla birch is one of them. And then, let's see, and white birch in this one. Okay, and that is blended with Christmas Tree Farm, which Christmas Tree Farm is going to be just a mix of tree, fresh pine, Fraser fir, balsam, evergreen, and birchwood trees. So this is definitely gonna have a good amount of tree notes in this with that beach nights. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Definitely heavy on kind of like the Christmas tree, but it's very authentic. Oh my gosh, that smells really good. I'm not really getting the beach nights in this blend. Maybe a little bit, but it definitely is heavy on the trees. But that smells fantastic. Now I'm gonna have plenty of Christmas scents to melt. Okay, and this next one here is Mrs. Claus Cookies Gingerbread Cafe. And yeah, Gingerbread Cafe. I want to make sure I was reading it right since I was reading it backwards. So Gingerbread Cafe is fresh brewed robust coffee combined with our delicious holiday gingerbreads. Did I get Gingerbread Cafe? Why do I feel like I did? I'm thinking right below it is Gingerbread House, which is homemade fresh gingerbread blended with cinnamon, vanilla bean, ginger, and sticky molasses. I think I probably selected the wrong one because they're right next to each other. Because you guys know I'm not a fan of coffee, and I don't think I was trying to explore with coffee on this one. Ooh, yeah, I get that coffee. It always comes off a little bit bitter to me. I need to move my leg because it's falling asleep. Yeah, so I get coffee and bakery. It's not bad, but I might try to melt it. Like I've done that before, like in the Saturday morning or Sunday morning, I will put some coffee scents in, but I think that is definitely my mistake, that I think I just grabbed the wrong one in my rush to get this order submitted. It doesn't smell bad. It's just coffee is not a favorite for me. Okay, so that's all the Build-A-Bar loaves that I got. And so then I got a bunch of her breakaway bars, which is the smaller, this size here. And these are usually probably what, like 3.5 ounces maybe? She doesn't put the weight on these, but they're $4.65. So I want to say they're probably about 3 ounces. So I got quite a few of these, and I did these for scents that, I almost hit myself in the face. I did this for scents that I just wasn't sure I'd really love, or I didn't feel like I needed a lot of. So this first one is Baby It's Cold Outside. And I feel like I've melted this in her Christmas Advent last year. So it's decadent hot cocoa topped with sweet marshmallows. So I think I did get it in her Advent, and I did like it, but I didn't want a lot of it. So yeah, this is definitely like a chocolate scent, but I think on warm it really develops quite well. And then it says sweet marshmallows. It just smells like a sweet chocolate right now, so this smells good. Definitely something on like a cold morning would be good. This next one here is Cranberry Oak and Pine Cones. And pretty color, and I love her wax is pretty. If you haven't tried Dessa's, it's on the softer side. It's not super soft, but it is like, especially with these bars, they're very easy to break. Her loaves, you can, if you have a cutter, you can cut them. You do not have to like microwave anything. So this is tart cranberries, oak wood, fresh pine cones, sweet vanilla, cinnamon, and a hint of forest. This is definitely a new one for me, and I believe was probably a new one in this pre-order, or new in just her last pre-order. Oh, this smells so good. Oh, you really get the tart cranberry. You get a little bit of kind of like the woodsy note from that oak wood. It says cinnamon. There might be a hint of cinnamon. It's definitely not a strong cinnamon. And I feel like I get a little bit of the tree. This is just a beautiful kind of Christmas outdoor, like wintry scent. So pretty. Almost, I'm going to say a little bit like walking into like a really high-end Christmas shop. Not a craft store where you get that like broomstick cinnamon, but definitely like a high-end gift shop or something around Christmas time. It'd be like a high-end candle or something. It's just gorgeous. So that's Cranberry Oak and Pine Cones. Beautiful scent. This next one is Cinnabon. I've had this one before. I absolutely love it. It is doughy center of a cinnamon roll with cream cheese frosting. So I do love this one. So good. On cold, you know, you definitely get more of the cinnamon. But when you melt this, like it just develops into such a beautiful like bakery cinnamon. So that is Cinnabon. It's great for blending as well, but really do love this one. This next one here is Almond Cream Baguette. This is a new one for me, I believe. I'm trying to remember now. I don't think I've had this one. It's almond cream, crusty baguette, and powdered sugar. So I have actually been really starting to like almond scents. I used to not like them at all, but oh my gosh, this one smells so good. You definitely get more of the baguette. There's a hint of an almond cream, like a little bit of kind of, it's like an almond extract, but not so heavy. Oh, this smells so beautiful. Ooh, that is delicious. This would also be a great one for blending, but this is almond cream baguette. That's exactly what it smells like. Kind of just a little bit of an almond cream note in the background, and then the bakery baguette. Really good. This next one here is Apple Barn. I feel like this is a newer scent. It's not new to this pre-order. I think it might have been newer than the last one. I think. I'm not sure. Granny Smith apples, Macintosh apples, fall leaves, oak barrel, and barnwood. I also think my nose has just gotten more sophisticated, where I'm definitely more into those woodsy, wood outdoorsy type scents. You know, I've always liked Christmas tree scents, but like I think in the past I would have avoided the oak barrel and barnwood. So it could be that this is just new to me and not necessarily new to her. Okay, so right now, this smells like a very artificial apple to me. It's not what I was expecting. I'm not sure if it's the fall leaves. It definitely has a freshness to it. So I don't know, that fall leaves is like definitely heavier. But the apple seems a little artificial. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one on cold. So, but I've seen a lot of people rave about this one, so I definitely need to melt it and just kind of see how it does. Sorry, one of my nieces is texting me. All right, so this next one here is Cabin in the Woods. This is warm balsam, sandalwood, cedarwood, cranberry woods, and seasonal spices. So Cabin in the Woods. I definitely know this is one I have not tried from her. Whether or not it's new this year or this opening. Okay, this is really good. Definitely get, I feel like, okay, the cranberry, that's what it is, the cranberry woods. I can get the cranberry, get a little bit of that warm balsam. That is so good. I love balsam notes. This definitely has like that nice sweet balsam in there. The sandalwood and cedarwood don't stand out a ton. They kind of just give this scent a little bit of complexity. And there are some spices, but it's not overly spicy, and it's not just like cinnamon spice. This one on cold smells amazing. Cabin in the Woods. That smells really good. I have a lot, guys. My goodness, I did not know I ordered so many. Okay. This next one here is Apple Crumble. And this is baked apples, cinnamon sugar, nutmeg, buttery crumble, and whipped cream. Again, I don't believe I've had this one. I'm really into apple these days. Okay, so this is good. Her apple scents are not very strong. I get a little bit of the baked apple. I definitely get that buttery note, the buttery crumble. And a little bit of the nutmeg and cinnamon. This is a little bit lighter. I can get it smells more like a fresh apple than a baked apple. But we'll see again on warm how that develops. I do find, you know, with a lot of wax, it develops a lot when you melt it. This next one is Gingerbread House. This is fresh from the oven, spicy gingerbread blended with cinnamon, nutmeg, molasses, and vanilla. I feel like I've had this one before. It must have just been a while since I've ordered a lot of fall scents from her, because she did have quite a few new blends on this list, but I know there was a lot of ones that were already on there. Ooh, this is a spicy gingerbread. You definitely, it said molasses, right? Yeah, molasses. You get that molasses in this. That gives it just kind of a deep richness. And you get the spices, you get that kind of like bakery. No, but that molasses is really good. This is a really good, kind of unique and different gingerbread, unlike what I've smelled from other vendors. It is a house blend of hers too. So I think most other vendors probably just use a gingerbread oil, but I think because this is a house blend, really makes it unique from other vendors. That smells really good. This next one here is Holiday Whoopie Pie. This is fluffy gingerbread and pumpkin cakes sandwiched together with a mound of cream marshmallow fluff filling. That sounds delicious, like something I would want to eat. So holiday whoopie pie, gingerbread, pumpkin, and marshmallow fluff, basically. Ooh, that smells really good. Ooh, you kind of get like a little bit of like, is it the pumpkin? I feel like there's a little bit of like an orangey note. Maybe it's just the spices. That's really good. You get some of those spices, but they're nice, kind of like bakery spices. You get the cakey note from the pumpkin. Is it pumpkin cakes? Yeah. The richness kind of like of the gingerbread, that deep kind of baked scent. And then it's sweet. This is really good though. This next one here is Dickens Winter Cider. This is mulled apples, mandarin oranges, tart cranberries, and seasoning. I can't talk tonight. Seasonal mulling spices. Pretty color. I love all the colors too, like so fall. Dickens Winter Cider. Okay. So mulled apples. Ooh. Her apples are very much more on the fresh side. That smells really good. I get a lot of the apple and the orange. The mandarin oranges, right? Ooh, and the cranberries. Yes, there's cranberries, so it's tart. It's sweet. It's definitely heavy on the apple, orange, cranberry, and then there's some of that like spice notes in it. Very good. I'm gonna have to show you, like, if I'm gonna just hold these up, like how fallish all these colors are right now. This is not all of them, but like such beautiful fall colors, right? So anyhow, so pretty. I'm not done yet. This is gonna be a long video, and then I'm switching away from like the fall to get some like Christmas scents. Oh, here's some more fall. I'm not Christmas scents, Christmas colors. I have a lot still, guys. I went crazy, like crazy. I don't know. This was a big order. I did not realize how big it was. Okay. Victorian Christmas. This is pine boughs, seasonal spices, and a hint of floral. So this is Victorian Christmas. I know the labels are kind of hard to read because they wrap around. So pine boughs, seasonal spices, and a hint of floral. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, that is really unique. Okay, so that like the pine mixed with the floral gives it such a unique scent. Like I almost feel like I'm in a florist shop. It's not that heavy floral, I will say, but it's almost like a florist shop that carries a bunch of like Christmas trees or like fresh wreaths like made from the Christmas tree branches. That's very pretty. Like, I'm not a floral person. Again, this smells like, and then you get the spice notes in this, but like this smells like something you would see in like a high-end florist shop that's selling fresh trees, fresh wreaths, that type of thing. So that's beautiful. Victorian Christmas. I'm really excited to melt that. I love that she has some like really, like a few like unique blends in this pre-order, because that was a house blend. Oh, you know what? It does not say house blend. So that's a fantastic oil she found. This next one is Winter Witch. This is damp autumn leaves, crackling logs, gooey marshmallows, earthy cedarwood, and crisp Macintosh apples. I know you're not gonna be able to read all this. I love that she did purple for this one. That's like so fun. So this is Winter Witch. Okay, you definitely get that crackling logs. I get a little bit of the Mac apple, a little bit of the leaves, gives you kind of like an outdoorsy fall leaf scent. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I love how like you can, every sniff you take, you get more of like what's in the blend. This is a very pretty one. But very, you have to like kind of those smoky scents from that like crackling, the crackling logs. That's really good. I like that. Definitely good for like a cold night. This next one here is Pumpkin Butter Bake. This is buttery pumpkin, sweet cinnamon, brown sugar, and vanilla. And I don't even know how I'm going to get through all these scents before before next summer. Ooh, this one's so good. Ooh, this kind of reminds me of like pumpkin souffle that a lot of vendors carry, and I absolutely love because it's a very rich, decadent pumpkin bakery. That's kind of what this reminds me of. It's very rich, decadent bakery pumpkin with those like pumpkin pie spices. But it's sweet. Ooh, this is delicious. That is really good. Like it's something that seems edible. This next one here is pumpkin to talk about. This is creamy pumpkin filling, buttery pie crust. There are no spices in this blend. And this is a house blend of hers. I like the name, pumpkin to talk about. Yeah, okay. This is definitely more like the fresh kind of just pumpkin pie filling and some pie crust. That's good. I don't know if it's a favorite of mine. I definitely think I do prefer kind of more like the baked pumpkin with some spices in it, but that's good. It's more of a fresher kind of scent. This next one is Palo Sugared Streusel. I think so. Isn't that? Yeah, that's what I did in this one bar. So Palo Santo, sweet cinnamon streusel, and powdered sugar donuts. And I have had this one from her, so now I will smell it again, but it's basically a Palo Santo bakery. Cinnamon bakery. It was so good. Yeah, she has a good Palo. That cinnamon streusel, the sweet cinnamon streusel is so good. Nice cinnamon bakery. That is good. If you love Palo Santo and you love bakery, that's a good one. Okay, this next one here is Nana's Apple Butter Caramel Pie. Caramelized apples, heavy cream, sugar. Start over. Caramelized apples, heavy cream, sugar, toffee pudding, vanilla, and flaky pie crust. So Nana's Apple Butter Caramel Pie. Ooh, that's very caramely. You definitely get the caramel. Caramel is like the #1 note on cold. Get a little bit of the apple, get a little bit of the bakery. And the vanilla, that's nice and sweet. Yeah, the sugar toffee pudding, that's what it is. That is really good, but it is heavy on the caramel note, so a little bit on the ooey gooey side. We'll see how that does when I warm it. Pumpkin cinnamon rolls, and this is fresh baked cinnamon rolls, pumpkin puree, sweet vanilla frosting. This is a house blend. This is gonna be a very long video. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is that pumpkin puree, but it is still like has like a baked pumpkin note to it. Oh my gosh. And the fresh baked cinnamon rolls definitely lean more on the bread note. There is cinnamon in this, but it's not like a super heavy cinnamon. Oh my goodness, this is sweet vanilla frosting. This smells like, it's making my mouth water. Like I want to eat this. It smells so good. That smells amazing. Okay, 3 more of these and then I have the big bars, which I got just as many. Oops, I kicked my camera. I got just as many big bars as I did these guys. So this next one here is Lakeside. This is a dupe for Bath & Body Works Lakeside Morning. Crisp, refreshing, cool air, earthy driftwood with a hint of apple. It's a pretty color. So I think I've had this candle before, but I think it's been a while. Ooh, this is pretty. Have I had this candle? I'm not sure now. I was expecting a little bit more of a masculine note in this, but it's definitely kind of like a florally apple. It leans a little bit floral. Crisp, refreshing, cool air, earthy driftwood with a hint of apple. Yeah, it kind of leans a little bit of like a feminine floral note. Either I'm remembering the wrong candle, which I think is probably the case. I'll have to go back and look and see if I have it. This is very pretty, but this definitely, it's a pretty scent. Not what I was thinking it was going to be. It definitely leans a little bit more kind of pretty floral type scent with a little bit of that fresh air. I mean, that's how it smells on cold. I like it. I'll definitely melt it. That might be one I'm more likely to put into my laundry room because it has a little bit of that like florally pretty type scent. This next one is Old Saint Nick. This is Christmas trees, sugar cookies, and Palo Santo type. So I don't think, let's see, I think I ordered from Dessa's at the beginning of the year, and I don't remember if she had palo. Ooh, this is good. Okay, you get the Christmas trees, you get the sweetness from the sugar cookie, and the Palo Santo in this gives it just a more, like a little bit of a manly, mature scent. Oh my God, this smells so good. Like, not edible good, but just like, I just want to keep inhaling it. Yeah, that is good. That, her Christmas trees and sugar cookie, and the Palo does not overtake this blend. This is phenomenal. Love it. Okay, the very last of these, whatever she called these ones, breakaway bars. This is Haunted Hollow, a hauntingly warm blend of cedarwood accented with spicy ground cinnamon. So cedarwood and spicy cinnamon. I love the brown color. I don't think you see brown wax too often. She did really beautiful fall colors. Ooh, okay, so this is cedarwood and some sweet spice. Oh, sweet cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon stick. What video was it? I did a video where it was one of my haul videos recently, where I was talking about how, as a kid, my grandma used to buy like fresh cinnamon sticks for us that we would chew on. It smells like legit cinnamon and the woody cedar wood. That's nice. Probably not a favorite for me. It is definitely like, that cedar wood is like legit wood. So, but I like it. I'll melt it. I'm going to show you guys this. Look at all, like, let's see if I can get it. I didn't get all of them, but look at all that beautiful like wax. Okay. So then, I don't know. I must have blacked out when I did this order. Okay. So then I have, what does she call them? The big bars. The big bars. Let me show you this, guys. This, I feel like I have a problem. Look at the big bars. That is a lot. Okay, so these are the size that you would see for like Sassy Girl Aroma. A lot of vendors, I think of Sassy. The shape is slightly different from Dessa, but same. I mean, not that the shape is different. The like shape of the squares are different, but essentially kind of the same overall format. And she calls these big bars, and she sells these for $9.75. So I think that is a good deal. In my like entire open concept area, I will usually use about 3 rows, unless it's like a really strong scent. I might do a little bit less. I might be able to get away with like 2.5. So at a minimum, I'm going to get about at least 2 uses in my main living area, and then I'll have some left for like either my bedroom or my office or something like that. If I melt it in a smaller location, then I might get closer to like 4 uses out of this. Anyhow, this first one is Believe. This is a scent I've had. Now with these, a lot of these might be scents I've had already because I got them in the big format, so I know I like them, or ones I was pretty convinced I would like. So Believe is cinnamon rolls, vanilla frosting, sugar cookies, and Christmas tree. Love this one. I've had this multiple times over the years. I feel like she's had this. It is a house blend. I think she's had this as a house blend for a long time. It's so good. She has such a great Christmas tree. You get the Christmas tree, you get the cinnamon rolls, you get the sweetness from the sugar cookie and the vanilla frosting. It's just like a beautiful cinnamony baked Christmas tree. I don't even know like how to describe it. It's so good. I love this scent. So excited to have more of that. This one did crack. Chai tea latte. So this is possibly new or newer. So I have not had this from Dessa, but I love chai tea. So black tea infused with cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, spices, creamy steamed milk, and cold foam topping. This is a house blend. And look, she did some glitters in that. That's super cute. Or not glitters. It's like, I think she does that intentionally. It's like the color, the dye, but it like leaves like pigment in certain spots. Looking at it in my camera screen, I thought it was glitter, but anyhow, chai tea latte. Oh, this smells so good. Yeah, you get those chai spices and like creamy milk basically, but not sour milk. That is creaminess and a little bit of sweetness. Yeah, that smells really good. That smells like a chai tea latte. That smells really good. This next one here I had in the Christmas Advent. I think it was just last year, or was it the year before? I think it was the year before, so it's been a while. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm going to need to read those scent notes to you. So this is chestnuts, brown sugar, sugar cookies, and marshmallow fireside. M's Crafty Corner, Emily from M's Crafty Corner, I know she loves the scent, and like, I know I melted it once and I did really like it. I don't know that it stood out to me that much, but then hearing Emily talk about it so much, I was like, okay, I need to get it more, like more of it. It is really good. You do have the fireside from the marshmallow fireside, so kind of that sweet smokiness, the sweetness from the brown sugar and sugar cookies. And then the chestnuts just gives it a little bit of like a nutty, earthy scent. It's so good. Yeah, that is really good. I'm excited for this one. And I just think it's crazy how much our noses change with certain preferences too. That smells really good. Okay, Coastal Forest P&W, which is Pacific Northwest. I know this is not new for her, but I believe this is the first time I'm trying this one. It says, where the ocean meets the forest in the Pacific Northwest, ocean mist, sea salt, Douglas fir, ponderosa pines, and warm driftwood. I'm not a huge fan of like salty sea air, but I do love like outdoorsy, fresh air and tree scents. This is very pretty. I was thinking that of L3's, what scent is it that she has? There's a scent from L3 that I was thinking this one might be similar to that I love, and I just can't think of it right now. I'll put it below. It's not the same, but it's reminiscent of that. This is very beautiful because you get the tree notes, but it has like that fresh air, that saltiness. Very pretty. Yeah, this is very pretty. This is one that I think I'll have to use like a small amount of cubes in my warmer so it doesn't like choke us out of the house, but this smells like it'll be like extremely strong on warm. Okay, I had to just get her plain Mrs. Claus cookies. You saw that in only in one of my blends, I guess. I love Mrs. Claus cookies. Just in general, I love the scent from different vendors. So it says the magical scent of Mrs. Claus freshly baked butter cookies topped with vanilla frosting in a cold glass of sweet milk. So this is a house blend. So I don't know if she's trying to mimic the Mrs. Claus cookies that you can, like other vendors carry, as like it's an actual single scent oil. It's reminiscent of that. Oh my god, that's so good. Definitely get like a sweet butter cookie. It's butter cookie with some frosting. It's not overly frosting though. There's a little bit of vanilla frosting, but it's definitely heavier on the butter cookie note of it. It's really good. Again, on cold. A lot of these will develop and change when you warm them. So this is just a haul, not necessarily a scent review. Nutcracker Sweet. I'm pretty sure I've melted this one. Oh, this one cracked as well. I think I got this one possibly in her Christmas Advent, maybe. Gingerbread, sugar cookies, cinnamon rolls, and honey sweet cakes. I think it was in her Advent, or I've had it before. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, sorry, I don't know that I showed it to you guys. So gingerbread. You definitely get like the spiciness from the gingerbread and the cinnamon rolls. It's like bakery, spicy, sweet. This one smells, at least on cold, heavier on the spice, the cinnamon. But the honey sweet cakes, you get that like, I don't distinctly smell honey, but I do get like a sweet cake note. So that smells amazing. I'm going to say that about a lot of these. I've had this one before. I'll Be Home for Christmas. This is Sweet Sugar Plums, Sugar and Spice, Winter Evergreen. Actually, no, I haven't. I was thinking of a different one. So I have not had this one. I love the pink. So I'll Be Home for Christmas. This is Sweet Sugar Plums, Sugar and Spice, Winter Evergreen. You know what? Maybe it was in the Advent as well. Yeah, this was in the Advent. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love her tree scents. She just does such amazing blend. So that Winter Evergreen is what you get the most, but there's sweetness in there. I don't distinctly smell plums. It just smells like a really sweet little bit spicy tree. Oh my gosh, so good. This one smells amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. And you know, yeah, it smells fantastic. I feel like I'm ready for Christmas scents. Nordic Christmas. I have melted this one before. This is balsam, cedar, mac apple, bayberry, and winterberries. I feel like I might have gotten this one as a sample in a previous order, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. But then I don't think I ever bought it. So pretty. Yeah, this is a very like apple winterberry type tree scent. Oh, it's a little bit fresher, whereas like this one is kind of like this. So this I'll Be Home for Christmas, the winter evergreen, is like a deeper, richer tree scent. This one's kind of a lighter, airier, fresher kind of tree scent, is the only way I know how to describe it. This next one is Santa's North Pole Village. I don't believe I've ever had this one. This is Winter Pepperberry. I love pepperberry from, is it Winterberry Wreath? Maybe no, I think I'm mistaking it. Winter Pepperberry, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Smoked Vanilla Woods. But doesn't that, like, that Winter Pepperberry is gonna be, well, I presumed a tree scent, but maybe it's gonna be more of like a winter berry. No, yeah, there's definitely some tree in there. Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Smoked Vanilla Woods. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so cupcakes, I can't talk tonight. Cupcakes at Tiffany's, I do like, but I feel like a lot of times when you get it in blends, it just like overtakes the blend. In this one, it just complements it. It's like in the background, giving a little bit of sweetness. Honestly, if I did not know it was in the scent notes, I wouldn't know it was there. It just gives it a rich sweetness in the background. And then the pepperberry and the vanilla woods, it definitely gives it an outdoor woodsy note. And again, like some sweetness in there. I don't know what's making it sweet, but this smells fantastic. So good, but more woodsy than the prior two. Polar Express, I've had this one multiple times. This is rich hot chocolate, marshmallows, and sweet candy canes. This is a beautiful scent. I normally don't gravitate towards chocolate scents, but this just like the chocolate and the candy cane and the marshmallow. That candy cane and chocolate. It reminds me of a peppermint mocha from Starbucks, but without the coffee. It's so amazing. It's like legit candy cane in this. This is edible. Like, it's edible. It's like having like candy cane bark or something like that, you know, with like chocolate and candy cane. This is a new one to me. This is peppercorn, pomander, and clove. This is mandarin orange, zesty orange peel, cracked peppercorn, and clove buds. I do love orange, kind of spiced orange scents for both Thanksgiving, fall, and Christmas. Oh, this is beautiful. I feel like, I don't think I've had this scent from Dessa, but it smells so familiar. I love the clove. I definitely get the clove. I love clove and wax. It's like a spiced orange with clove. It's like fresh, but like, yeah, like it literally, like if you took, almost like if you took an orange and dipped it in sugar and then baked it and then stuck some clove buds in it. That's what this smells like. It's so good because it's like a deep, rich orange scent. This next one here is Salem. This is new to me. This is Leaves Type, Mac Apple, Dewy Outdoor Leaves, and Vanilla Voodoo. Her Vanilla Voodoo, I'll put the scent notes kind of down at the bottom here. It does have like vanilla birch in it. I know that, and I just don't remember what the other notes are. But so Leaves, Mac Apple, Outdoor Leaves. Oh, this is beautiful. This is definitely like an apple and outdoor leaf scent. I don't think I'm getting much of the Vanilla Voodoo. I keep mispronouncing things. This is beautiful. Definitely a little bit heavy on the Mac Apple and the leaves. That's mostly what I get in this on cold, but it's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, handful more still. Santa's Workshop. This is Fraser Fir, Mrs. Claus's Butter Cookies, Wood Shavings, and Sawdust. So I thought that was very interesting with the wood shavings and the sawdust. Fraser Fir, Mrs. Claus's Butter Cookies, Wood Shavings. Ooh. Okay. I love this one. Her Fraser Fir is fantastic. She literally has like legit the best Christmas tree scents. That Fraser Fir is just like a sweet Christmas tree. I think I get a little bit of the butter cookie. It's definitely adding some sweetness to it. And the wood shavings and sawdust, it's just a hint in the background. It gives it a little bit of kind of a masculine note in this a little bit. Love it. Beautiful. There's like not any here I don't like. This next one is Sleepy Hollow. This is Palo Santo Crisp Fall Leaves Smoked Vanilla Woods. So Sleepy Hollow. I don't know how she comes up with all these different blends. Palo Santo Crisp Fall Leaves Smoked Vanilla Woods. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah. You get like, and what I love about all of her blends, like for the most part, one scent oil does not overpower the others. Yeah, there's some that like have a dominant scent, but they're not like overpowering. So this is like a smoky, oops, if I can get it open. A smoky, masculine, but not cologne-y by any means. Just like that. It's like a smoky Palo Santo. I mean, Palo Santo is already a little bit smoky, but this gives it like just that smoky vanilla and that Palo Santo. I don't know. So good. It's an amazing scent. Like, yeah, it's something that I think even would be like wearable, like having, you know, a sexy man wear that scent. Oh, could you imagine if Dessa did body care products? That would be amazing. Okay, this next one here is Fresh Balsam Type. This is supposed to be a Bath & Body Works dupe. This is a cozy blend of woodland balsam, fir branches, and cedarwood. I do love the Bath & Body Works type. I don't think I've had this candle in a while. So I don't know if I'm gonna know if it's an exact dupe or not. Okay, this smells really good. It's very similar. I do feel like on cold, Dessa's might be a little heavier on the tree note, but it's very, very similar. Like very close. If you guys got this one and you're familiar with Fresh Balsam from Bath & Body Works, let me know if you guys think this is a dupe. I think it's pretty spot on. And it may just be that it's stronger, which is why I feel like it has a heavier tree note rather than it actually having more of a tree note. It just could be that Dessa's is stronger than Bath & Body. All right, four more, just 4 more. I'm getting tired too, y'all. Okay, this next one here is 'Tis the Season Type. So another Bath & Body Works type. I love how she got all these Bath & Body Works dupes. I think this is the first time for most of them. So 'Tis the Season is red apples, sweet cinnamon, and earthy cedarwood. I love 'Tis the Season from Bath & Body Works, so super excited to get this. I probably have 'Tis the Season in my candle collection, and so what I was excited about is being able to like maybe burn these candles and then melt the wax at the same time. Ooh, this is good. So I feel like I'm saying this a lot for her Bath & Body Works dupe. It's close, but this one smells heavier on the apple than the Bath & Body Works candle. I'm wondering if it just needs to like air out, like because when these bags are closed, they're very enclosed, you know? Because I feel like as I'm smelling it, the apple's like toning down a little bit. It's good, but I think it's like maybe 85% there. Same thing. If you guys got this from Dessa and you're familiar with the candle, let me know what you think. I don't think it's 100% spot on, but I think it's very good. And I don't know if she's she's just buying the oil, or I think she's just buying the oil. I don't think she's trying to blend to dupe it. This next one here is, why do I feel like I read this one already? Ye Olde Witch House. I didn't. A haunting blend. Yeah, a haunting blend of our vanilla voodoo, sweet cinnamon streusel, toasted marshmallows, and bonfire bliss. This sounds amazing. Love all of those scents, and I love bonfire bliss. Like, it's such a favorite scent of mine. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. So I definitely get her vanilla voodoo. Her vanilla voodoo with the cinnamon streusel. That's like, those are the two dominant notes I feel like I get in here, which her vanilla voodoo is very much like vanilla birch. This is so good. Oh, with that sweet cinnamon streusel, that's so good. I don't know that I'm getting the toasted marshmallow or the bonfire bliss. Maybe a little bit on cold. Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Sugar Plum Fairies. Okay, so you guys, if you've been watching me, if you watched my Glitterati custom order, which it may not be, it may not be up before this, it may be after, but I've talked about this scent recently quite a bit on my channel. So I was hoping this is a dupe, or not a dupe, but I'm hoping this is the same as Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I think it is. I can kind of smell it through the bag. So this is Sugar Plum Fairies, visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, sugar plums and holiday spices. So we'll see. It's close. Yeah, I think it is Dance. Okay, so I wonder if Dessa's wax, like I've never smelled an undertone in her wax, but I'm wondering if like it needs to be warmed to get like the full effect of the fragrance. Yeah, this is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. Oh my God, it's so good. So had I known that, I totally would have gotten like one of these big loaf. Oh, so this gives you a good sense of the size. So you can tell this big loaf, it's bigger, obviously a lot thicker. So it kind of gives you a sense of the size. But if I would have known this is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, I would have gotten it in a bigger one. I wasn't sure. So I went with this one thinking, okay, that'll be a good amount. Yeah. Love it. And then I could have blended with this. Oh my God, it smells good. So Dessa has a poll up in her group about, because she's going to be moving to, did she say Ohio, I think? And so she said she could do one more pre-order. But so she asked people if they wanted to do like a smaller like sampler and have it shipped before Christmas, or do a larger normal size pre-order, but it wouldn't ship until January. And the last time I checked, the larger normal size pre-order was winning. I hope that's the case. And I hope she offers some of these same like wintry scents, because I would love to blend this, the Sugar Plum Fairy, and there's like, yeah, some other blends I'd love to do. Anyhow, this next one is Snowed In. This is fresh snow, balsam, evergreen needles, cranberries, spices, and a roaring fireplace. I don't believe I've had this one from her. Beautiful blue color. So this is Snowed In, and this is the very last one. So this like, ooh, this smells so good. This like is gonna be like an hour-long video. So you get that like fresh winter air. It's the fresh snow, and then you get the like tree note, the balsam, the evergreen. I don't know that I'm smelling cranberries. I get a little bit of spice. Okay, I can see that. It's almost like a little bit of a spiced cranberry, but like just a hint. The roaring fireplace you definitely get, but it literally smells like you're walking through a pine tree forest in the woods with snow on the ground, so it's crisp, cool air, and there's a cabin off in the distance that has the fireplace going, so you're getting just a little bit of that fireplace scent. That's so good. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna like, I literally just want to melt all of the Dessa stuff to for the next month. Anyhow, so that is my Dessa's order. Yes, I went a little crazy buying it, but I love her wax, and I've been buying from Dessa since pretty early on, shortly after she opened. I'm interested to go back and see the first Dessa's video I can find on my channel and see maybe when my first order was. But she's a phenomenal vendor. Dessa's an amazing person. If you have not tried her wax, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to. She has probably about 4 openings a year, I would say. She has alternated. Currently she's doing pre-orders again, which allow for some custom blending, which is fantastic. She does a pretty decent size scent list, so it's not like only like 10-15 cents. Like I think this last time I feel like she probably had close to like 80-ish cents. And if she does do another pre-order, if she does do a full scale pre-order in November, and it won't ship till January, she said she'll have like 80 cents with a lot of new blends. So she does kind of do the seasonal stuff too, you know, so like during fall and Christmas, you're going to get more fall and Christmas. As we get closer to summer, you're going to see more summer scents, but sometimes she'll mix in some other things. But a fantastic vendor. So if you've never tried her before, I highly recommend that you do. And if you have any favorites or any scents that you also bought in this pre-order, I like literally probably could have bought twice as much with all the amazing stuff that she had. But like this was me trying to maintain some level of control. So anyhow, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, definitely post those below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.